Alpha, Rita's escaped. Get me teenagers with attitudes.
Yay. Yes, Zordon.
Boop. Whoa.
Alright guys, it's morphin' time.
Mastodon.
Pterodactyl. Triceratops.
Saber-toothed tiger.
Tyrannosaurus.
Go go Power Rangers. Alright guys, let's get ready for this review. Yeah. Alright, let's get serious here. Let me take off the glove. Let's get a little better situated and let's get into it. Okay, well, first off, welcome back to Shadowtoys Photography. These are Mezcotoyz 112 Collective Power Rangers 5-pack set. And holy Rita repulses, would you look at them? Look at them. They're perfect. Perfect. And as soon as I opened them up, and the first one I grabbed was Trini there on the far left. And I knew, like, as soon as I touched it, I was like, yep, this is figure of the year. It's only March 1st, and these are the figures of the year. Bottom line, nothing this year is going to beat this set. Every single one of them's perfect. The females are on the Spider-Gwen body, which I'll get into with the articulation and all that. Also, check out the Spider-Gwen video in my videos and the Mezco videos, because you'll really see me push our articulation. Also on Instagram, on Shadowtoy Photography. Be sure to check that out. I also have videos, photos on there, and also I'll have photos up on these guys as well. And just, as you can see, I got the Power Dome playset. I pulled that out of storage, dusted it off. It looks fantastic with this set. It even scales. Alpha's a little short, I'll be honest with you. So makes me want Mezco to make an Alpha for sure. And yeah, just going through all my old figures, oh my gosh, it's just been a nostalgic trip. They're perfect. They are absolutely perfect in every single way. They look like the actors, and the likenesses are perfect. The Rangers themselves, you can see, it's just perfection, Mezco. And on top of that, speaking of Mezco, I'll give a little round of applause for Mezco. This set was, I believe, back in 2023, and we just got them in 2025. But this is the last set that Mezco's been back ordered on, and with all the years they've caught up since 2020 and all that mess and everything like that. So kudos to Mezco. Not only with this set have they caught up on their backlog, and now they're releasing figures the same year you pre-order them, which is exactly what us fans have always wanted from Mezco. Thank you, Mezco, Mez, and all those at Mezco. Unbelievable job. It was shipping, just everything across the board. Just stellar job. I'm happy to get these, and these are just well worth the wait. I can understand why with the female bucks they wanted to make sure. I'm not really concerned about them. It's just, all right, let me get into them. First off, let's get into their accessories, and then I'll get into the Rangers themselves, because there's so much to cover. They come with their stands, and each stand I have them there. It's like their power coin thing with each corresponding dinosaur animal. So that's pretty cool. They also each come with this, I'm gonna have to move that light. The holster here for all the guns, and this is the same size for the females and the males for everything, and they all fit on basically all of them. So yeah, a bunch of hands, which I'll get into right now. Okay, first set, it's actually going to go in order from left to right. Here's Trini's set of hands. There's just so many that you'll see once I go through this, that you'll see why I'm doing it this way, because I'll just be showing you forever hands. So this is Trini's set of hands. Here's Billy's. So all white. Yep, gripping. Karate chopping. Here's Jason. Comes with a bit more, which is really cool. Gripping, 2 sets of gripping. Oh, because he comes with a few swords and weapons, you'll see. Here's Zach. There's axes and all that. He's got 2 sets of gripping too. And then Kimberly. So as you can see, that's like a lot of hands. even per ranger. So, you know, there's the string holding, the bow holding hands. Yeah, very nice. And as you can see, I put the holster on Jason there. So yeah, they all have that. It all fits on. And speaking of weapons, let's do that next. Okay, so as you can see, there is a ton of stuff with these Rangers. So you got both of Jason's swords there. I don't really remember the power-up sword, but I'm sure if I saw the episodes, I remember. Zach's axe that moves. Trini's daggers. Billy's, whatever you want to call them, half bow staff, and you could connect them into one long bow staff. His gun, that effect. Kimberly's bow, which looks, oh man, that looks so good. Look, Trini's daggers are really detailed too. I'm going a little fast, but you can see all the power coins. Man, if you remember when you were a kid, the power coins was like something went crazy for. Here's the effect for Billy's gun. These are, I forgot what these were. I had to check the instructions, which I'll show you in a minute. They're the, or at the back of the box, they're those like stingers or whatever. They're upside down, but they're like rocket stingers. I forgot when I used those. I think like Kimberly used it once. I don't remember everyone else. But the effects for Billy's staff there. So I thought you had to put them all together, but no, it comes with their power blaster morph thing. The thing they used to use before they needed to call the Zords. Remember that? And it's got all the nozzles and blasts right there. And you can see Zach's axe in there and all the weapons, the details. Oh, man, that's unbelievable. And of course, all the blast effects. All the way. All their guns there. The armors. Oh my gosh. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. As you can see, this is why I'm doing it this way, because this is just, it'd be forever. All right, let's move on to the next thing. Okay, so real quick, just a quick glance at the instructions. Thank you, Mezco, for the instructions. But you can see as it puts everything together there. I put the armor on. Yeah, just unbelievable. All right, let's move on. Okay, now let's look at the Rangers themselves. So shall we go left to right? I'm not going to go crazy into the articulation of everybody because it'll get a little redundant, but we'll do our favorite ones. But take in like Trini here, if the light is right. Sorry, I'm really doing this differently, unorthodox video, because I wanted to use all the extra stuff. Ooh, sorry, Alpha. Move him over. Yeah, stay. Okay. Boots sculpted. Like these, by the way, these are not just painted on. These are sculpted on, these diamonds here. Just beautiful body. Double jointed all over the place. Her helmet. Oh, it's so sweet. So sweet. Man, oh man. Really nice. Billy. On the power coins. You can see the coins. Did I show off her coin? Her morpher and coin. Really cool. And same thing with him. Sculpted on. Really cool. His helmet's what we really want to look at. And it's so sweet. So sweet. All right, Jason. And we'll take a look at his articulation, because he's the first Ranger I ever bought. And yeah, it's just, man, as soon as I picked him up, it was just like, yep, this is my childhood. This is it. But yeah, it's just the articulation is ridiculous. It's so ridiculously good. Up, down, left, right. I'll change the heads on them too in a minute, but underneath. And it's like they could hold their helmet. You know what I mean? So it's just everything about them so perfect. The only thing I will say, I mean, they can't really do a great T-pose if I want to get nitpicky. And they do have butterflies, but Mezco definitely needs to cut in just a little bit on the sculpt in there, because we're never going to see that. Just so we could bring the arm in a little bit deeper, because yeah, it's not getting that much deep. You know what I mean? But backwards, like I could feel there's like some kind of butterfly in there. Maybe I'm wrong, but it certainly feels like it. And yeah, I just can't get it to move over. I mean, everything else moves fine, so I don't think it's just, you know, why would that one part be stuck, but everything else is fine, you know? But I'm going too fast. Bicep, double jointed elbows, as you can see, you know, normal Mezco stuff. The guys' bodies are normal, plastic, you know, top ab crunch there at the abdomen, lower there. If you've seen the Green Ranger, I didn't do the Green Ranger or White Ranger videos. I do have them, but there's this lower crunch, so not bad. And then he can kick up about that high, back about that much. So okay for a Ranger. I mean, you can definitely, you can get some poses out of them. I mean, trust me. It seems a little, I mean, I just opened these. I'm not trying to make excuses or anything like that. Boot swiveled, thigh cut, double jointed knees. Ankles are, wow, really good. Sorry, the lighting here is a little off, but yeah, that's that's really good. Up, yeah, pushing it down. Not bad, not bad. So fair movement on the guys, and the females is just gonna be ridiculous. So he looks cool. They all look just so amazing. Make sure he stands. You got Zach here. It's so cool. Really cool helmet. Man, oh man. Just, I'm over the moon about these things. The coin and the morpher. You know, the sculpting, and then grab Notorious KIM over here. Everyone's 90s crush. Kimberly. And it's just like the helmet's like, it may look a little bit oversized on her, but that's exactly how it was in the show. Like, it looks like it doesn't, it's perfectly proportioned, trust me, but I mean, it's just a tiny bit big, but it's supposed to be that way. And it's just, take a look at her more. It's perfect. She's perfect. Man, I remember when they came to when I was a kid, and they came to, because I live in New York, and they came to FAO Schwartz, which was like an hour and a half door to door. And it was like it was like Kimberly and I think Tommy, you know what I mean? So getting our articulation, man, and they were all there. I think a lot of them were there. She's gonna move better than the males. Just the attitude. I really like the way Trini's, I don't know, for some reason, it just, on Trini, I really like it. But yeah, they were there. I was really upset I missed them. I'll tell you kind of a messed up story, but in a bit. But here, see, they got, you know, she moves ridiculously well. Let me back her up a little bit there. I'm just bumping into Alpha and everything. Yeah, her arms and everything. Butterflies work fine. Bicep cut, double jointed elbows, squishy, you know, chest area, abdomen, and lower body here, squishy legs. Knees are hard, and the lower legs feel hard, but squishy thighs all the way up, squishy lower abdomen, upper abdomen, chest, and the arms are solid, obviously headed solid, and you know, these the belts are really nice as well. Just taking her in a little bit more. But yeah, and so she's gonna crunch like, whoa, you know what I mean? I could keep pushing it too. I could really keep pushing it. Legs can kick up again really high. I'll try on Trini in a second, but thigh cut, double jointed knees, and boot cut. They all have the boot cut, you know, so all three guys are built the same, and the two females are pretty much built exactly the same. So yeah, I'm okay with these female bodies so far. I just wanted to see how far Trini can bend. Yeah. Really nice. I haven't had a problem, knock on wood, with the squishy body stuff yet, but I hope I don't. We'll see. Again, I live in New York, so I get all the seasons. And I've also pulled out like I'll do comparisons. I pulled out like every little figure, new ones I had. I could do comparisons, but as you can see, they're not going to scale. Maybe I'll grab one. I don't know. I'll think about it. But let's move on. Actually, let's grab their unmasked heads, right? Before we do comparisons. Here's Trini again, who sadly, was her name Dewey? I can't really pronounce it, and I apologize, but passed away tragically, I think a couple decades ago, unfortunately, but great likeness to the actress. She was fantastic. I mean, a lot of great Yellow Rangers came, played the character. Well, not really Trini, but, the Yellow Ranger. And every one of them's done a good job. But this is our OG right here, the Queen. Miss you, rest in peace, man. It's so sad. But when you get older, I guess, we're talking the 90s now. Jeez Louise, 30... We're going on almost 40 years ago. Here's Billy. Okay, I'll tell you this story. It's a little messed up. So my wife and I, we go to Comic-Con a lot in the city. And I don't know, for some reason, when we used to go at first, my wife would be pretty hard on like some of not any of the like artists, you know what I mean? Like indie artists and stuff like that, but like Tamashii Nations, like the workers there, and some of the celebrities we'd bust up, like The Weeknd. I've hollered at Eli Manning and stuff, like just like nonsense and stuff. A lot of them were cool. Dante from like the I'll keep his helmet off for the story. Dante from Clerks, was really cool. He like got out of his chair and started talking to us. Like a lot of them are cool, some of them aren't. So many years ago, here's Jason. They all look so good. They had a Power Rangers booth, and none of the females were there, but there was like they had Billy, Zach, some other guys from like the newer shows I didn't really watch, because after the OGs I kind of fell out of it, obviously, because then they would have become ninjas, and they went to space, they drove motorcycles, they raced cars. I did watch like the many iterations of this crew, you know what I mean? And the different, when they switched up the three after that whole debacle there. Man, he's got that 90s flat top there. That is so great. That is so great. Here, I'll leave his helmet off too. So the Rangers had a booth, and it was Billy and Zach were there, Dave Diost and Walter over there. I forgot his last name. I think it's Walter Jones. I forget. And here's Kimberly, everyone's crush. She wasn't there. So anyway, we're walking by the booth, and I'm very, very tall. So I could see like over like the counter. And my wife's tall too, but she couldn't really see. And I saw bent down like David Yost. He was bent down, polishing his Blue Ranger helmet, looking all proud and smiling and stuff. And I was like, oh my God, it's the Blue Ranger. And my wife didn't see him. She goes, the Blue Ranger is boring. Everyone knows the Black Ranger's way cooler. And David Yost looks up, gives the saddest look, and then looks down at his helmet in like the saddest way I've ever seen. I was just like, Dave, you killed the Blue Ranger. You just killed him. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty messed up. But she didn't know. I mean, it's all good. But is she wrong? Is she wrong though? Billy was the Triceratops. I mean, it's one of my favorite dinosaurs. But is she wrong though? Billy was quite boring out of all the Rangers back then. So do cut her some slack. But anyways, this set is great. Here, let me get her helmet off just to match everyone else. This set is so fantastic. Here, let's get into, I mean, kind of comparing them to themselves, but let's get in some other figures real fast and for some comparisons. Oh, quick. Okay, like the production, a quick Ranger swap there. Let me get in a better position. I got green and white in there. As you can see, they scale perfectly. And the Green Rangers, vest, I guess you could call it, armor, is exactly the same as the ones I just showed you in here. Let me pop in Spider-Gwen here. Well, yeah, she's about the same height as Kimberly there. So not too bad. I do have putties, but they're like the older putties. Here, let me move her out real quick. And they don't scale. They're like alpha size, you know, they're 5-inch. But however, I did make some zombies out of the Mezco zombies and kind of made them a bunch of naked zombies there. If you want some explanation on their bottoms, I can give that to you. Okay, so the first zombie I did, he's wearing a gross pair of tidy whities, and it looks like he went to the bathroom on himself, because I figured that'd be, when you die, like that kind of happens, you know, everything kind of comes out. And I figured that's a little layer extra of grossness. You know, you wouldn't want a zombie touching you, and then you wouldn't want a regular person touching you with all that hanging out either. So I figured that'd be pretty good. And in this zombie, I didn't want to make his junk, I guess you could call it. So I just put some blood there like it got blown off. Sorry, guy. But yeah, I figured that they're surprisingly, in Mezco, if you're listening, the perfect gray putty, like putty color. Like, it's almost 1-to-1. I can't get over it. That's why I thought these zombies were a good use of it, because it's the only thing really putty we need. I hope this isn't a one and done. I do hope we get some more. Here, let me swap them out and finish this up. Okay, as you can see, this is all the Mezco Power Ranger goodness, and mwah, my goodness, this is just Power Rangers greatness, Power Rangers perfection. Obviously, Mezco, we're gonna need some villains and stuff now. Yeah, they're just fantastic. I mean, let's shine a light better over there. Just absolutely fantastic. I cannot complain about these whatsoever. Let's get a little closer, because man, they're just unbelievable. What else can I say? We just need more. I'm thinking about now breaking out and doing a video, maybe comparison on all the old school figures. I don't know. If enough people ask for it, maybe I'll do it. But yeah, I just think this is just a fantastic set. Yeah, I want like a Goldar, a King Sphinx, Lord Zed. Yeah, I'll take a Rita. And yeah, and some putties. You know, I don't really, you know, hey, Mezco, you want to get crazy and do a Zord? And I don't mean like a model size Zord. I mean, I want a Zord where I could put a Ranger in. You know what I mean? Like really big, King Kong size. It could be like 4 points of articulation. I don't care if the arms and legs don't move or whatever, but I do want it to kind of be able to connect to a big Megazord. That would be Mezco. That'd be an unbelievable feat, but it's not impossible. Look at the Transformers crew. You know, they do technological things. It's like blow my mind with the engineering, and they transform. I mean, the Megazord transformation is super easy. The most difficult one would basically be the Tyrannosaurus. So yeah, I mean, other than that one, all the rest, I mean, if you want to combine them into, you know, different things, but I don't really need all that. I mean, just the Green Rangers would be great. They don't need to move crazy, because they don't. They're like the King Kong and Godzilla suits back in the day, because that's how it's basically filmed almost. But I'm going on and on. I could talk all day about Power Rangers. This has just reignited my love and nostalgia for Power Rangers. It's just perfect Power Rangers. What else can I say? Being that they're Mezcos, and as a little treat, if you've stayed this long as the video, as a thank you, because I love you for staying this long. What I want to do next, and I think, hey, if you beat me to it, please do give me ideas. But tactical Rangers, you ever seen tactical Rangers? Imagine Zach's helmet on like the Black Skull Death Brigade with like a Mezco vest, and give him a rifle, or give him his axe rifle or whatever. Pretty cool, right? I mean, there's things, get those gears going, and I hope people come up with some really cool things. Tactical out the ladies there. It's just endless. Mezco, please, I would love some. You keep upping the bar, and these just upped it. These are the perfect Rangers. These are the only perfect Rangers you need, other than 1/6 scale. These are perfect. These are the definitive Power Rangers, hands down, absolutely, no doubt about it. Yeah, please, Mezco, bring it on. What else can we say other than Go, go, Power Rangers, you mighty morphin' Power Rangers. Please subscribe. Ay, 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 ay.